Hey Epic 7 fans, welcome to a Raikuzin Games video. Today we will be looking at Iseria, who is the banner this month, right? So a lot of people are thinking, should I summon everything that I have to get her, or should I save up for something better? Hopefully this guide is going to help you answer those questions. And we're also going to talk about skills, gear, and Iseria's artifact as well. And in addition to that, also team synergy and the types of units that you may want to try out just for fun, see if it works and see if you like it. So with that, let's just get started. Let's have a look at Iseria's skills. Skill 1 has a 35% chance to defense decrease for 2 turns. And you can increase this effect if you're willing to invest your skill ups. Should you though? That's totally up to you. I don't know what what units you have on your account to give you that advice, but I don't think it's an important skill because it's not going to change your game. Whereas skill 2 on the other hand is an amazing skill, and I'm pretty sure she may be the only unit in the game that has this skill, so it makes her so unique and different that I would do it, and it improves the synergy of your team and keeps the momentum going, and it's just so good that I would definitely put only 2 skill ups on skill 2. With the third skill, this is an amazing skill as well, just because it does so much in 1 turn. So it attacks an enemy, dispels all buffs, decreases their defense, and puts a buff blocker on them so that they can't buff up. So imagine this in, Azamanak or whatever it's called. It's gonna strip away that berserk, put a unable to be buffed debuff on it, and it's gonna break the defense. And remember, skill 1 also breaks defense, so Iseria is just so crazy. Even without the skill up, the skill alone is just the nuts, right? So, wow. Next up is gear. So, with gear, it depends on how you want to use it and where you want to use her, and I guess also the progress of where you are in the game. The Korean servers are using her as a utility attacker, so a lot of speed, HP, and attack subs. For me, as an early to mid gamer, I can't do that because if I don't build her with enough bulk, she is going to die a lot sooner than I would like, and I need her during my lab runs and my abyss runs so that she can keep spamming skill 2 and skill 3 and keep synergizing with my team that way. So speed, HP for me with a speed set. Cooldowns will come around a lot quicker because of the speed, and don't forget she also procs another turn on skill 2. Let's get into the topic of artifacts. My rule with artifacts, and I guess everything else, is use what you have, right? So because of how versatile and how this game is made, you can use Iseria in so many different ways, but the way I'm going to present you is 3 ways that a lot of the community is already using, and so it's kind of tried and tested. But again, this is very generic. You might be using her for a totally different purpose. Use your unit to how you want to play and for your purpose. But let me present to you with 3 ideas that you may or may not want to implement. So the first one is Rosa Hagana. Rosa Hagana gives Iseria a chance to be part of a dual attack, and therefore allows her to proc her first skill, which was the defense debuff. And if you remember, also a lot of the Korean server players are playing her with attack subs, so therefore some damage as well. Second artifact is Sword of Judgment. It is a nat 5, so it's harder to get, but what it does is it gives a 10% chance to attack again with a basic skill if the enemy survives. So basically, both artifacts are played for the same reason, in that you're trying to trigger the first skill twice or more than once to get more defense debuffs and a little bit more damage. The difference is Sword of Judgment is only on Iseria's turn, whereas Rosa Hagana procs on, or potential to proc on, each of your allies' turns at 7% versus 10% on Sword of Judgment. So if you do the math, you know, whichever's more worth it for you. If I start looking at it, I think Rosa Hagana has more chances to proc and gives you that 30% attack buff as well. So not really sure. I guess with Sword of Judgment you can soul burn, and that might do a lot more damage, because I hear the soul burn damage is not bad either. Let's talk about synergy with Iseria. So you could pretty much use her with any unit that has cooldowns on skill 2 and skill 3. That's basically everyone, right? So you name it, from damage dealers to healers to units that provide buffs, to crowd control units that, you know, CC stun, anything. She's a combo queen. But there's this one unit that I think is going to make each other just amazing. I think they're destined to be, I think they're soulmates, and that unit is Tamarine, and I'm pretty sure Tamarine's a fruit. But if you haven't checked out Tamarine yet, I highly recommend that you go and look at her skills. She's got two modes. One is the normal mode and one's an idle mode. So the idle mode is her Super Saiyan mode, where she becomes just a monster in PvE. So in idle mode, she gives you dispel, she gives you cleansing, she gives you attack buffs, she gives you heals. It's just too much. Like, on one unit to give you that much, they had to balance it out, and the way that they did that is by starting Tamarine on a 9-turn cooldown on her Super Saiyan transformation. So you can't just, you know, transform into idle mode straight away. And each of her skills would reduce the cooldown of skill 3. But you have Iseria. Think about it. On turn 1, you can refresh Tamarine and let her go into idle mode from turn 1. Imagine Abyss, where you have a healer, dispeller, cleanser, attack buff. It just does too much, and it's just insane. Oh, did I mention on her first skill she forces a dual attack? Oh my god, like, it is absolutely insane. So if you're lucky enough to have both Tamarine and Iseria, man, you are gonna cake through Abyss. It's going to be so easy for you, because between these two units there's just so much value that, you know, it allows you flexibility and versatility within your team. If you have a Tamarine but don't have an Iseria, well, guess what? She is the banner. So should you go for her? I don't know. Like, I would, but again, it's up to you if you want to save it for a later day, if you're waiting to get certain units, you know, your favorite units, your waifus and husbandos. So yeah, but these two are just so good that you're going to be missing out on one of the ultimate combos for PvE in this game if you choose not to. But again, it's up to you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of the video. If you liked what you saw, or this helped you in some type of way, click that like button, and if you want to see more of this type of stuff, subscribe to my channel. I will be creating more Epic 7 content, so you don't want to miss out, because I have so much that I want to do. And also, let me ask you a question, because I'm actually really curious. What other artifacts do you intend to play with Iseria? I know there must be heaps out there, especially the 3-star artifacts. So leave your comment in the section below, and let's discuss as a community. And until next time, peace out.